everybody, welcome back to another video. So today I am playing the Stanley Parable. It even says you are playing the Stanley Parable. This game came along about 4 months ago, and it has like 750 different endings. So yeah, let's jump in. Let's do this. It's gonna be fun. Loading. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is loading. Never. Yay!
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did.
What kind of job is this?
Every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winking, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happen, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just, options, video, yeah. Okay, I need, maybe it'll be in here. I just need to put the subtitles on. Oh well, I guess I don't need to.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Does this guy just sharpen pencils? What kind of job is this? I don't understand anymore. Well, what? What's happening? Okay, wait. Did I just go through the window for a second there? I want to try this again. But just... Wait, what? Did I break the game?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time. time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on.
I don't care anymore. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Well, apparently I was because, well, it was like he thought he had at first he had thought he'd broken the game, and then he heard this narration. Why can't I click? Okay, let me try that. I don't know.
This is the...
Okay, let's go. Let's just speed run.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I can't open any of the doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. Ha ha!
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, let's go. I don't care!
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
This looks better. Let's go.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. You have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No, I will not give you a chance.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I don't care!
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope, I didn't. I did not walk through the red door. You're a liar.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see, there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Why'd you... You suck.
All of this code.
I don't care.
What could it mean?
I do not
Stanley
care.
decided to go to the
I
meeting.
don't care.
Perhaps he had
I
simply
don't
missed a memo.
care. I do not care. I don't care about you. You shut up. Oh, you shut up already.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You're right, I did. For once you're right, you stupid narrator.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go back to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
My boss's office, eh? I already know the code.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I already watched a video on this. I already know the code. Yeah, I know the code. So watch this.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Alright, guys, take a stretch. Just listen to the soothing music. Let it soothe your ears.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Yay, I can float. Hey, it's Wally! Hey, Wally! Hey! 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 Hey, fine, be that way. Meanie. I'm scared. Okay, let's do everything he says. Let's actually do stuff. Wait, did you restart the game? Don't tell me you restarted the game. You restarted the game. We're not friends anymore.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Alright guys, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Leave a like if you want more, and I will see you in the next video. Stay awesome, and ta-ra!